Hello, my name is Aneta and this is Chemistry at a Glance. In today's video, we're going to remind ourselves something about the reactions of carboxylic acids, with acids. I know you probably are familiar with these reactions, starting with GCECs, but just to remind ourselves, we're gonna go through them again. So, the first reaction of acid I want to talk about is with a base. If you mix an acid with some kind of a base, and by base I mean that some solutions are acidic, some solutions are basic. So we're going to look at the basic solution, base. After you mix these two, you're going to form a salt. And of course, you're going to form water. You always form water and you always form some kind of a salt, because if you mix an acid with a base, you get a salt. You've got an acidic solution, you've got a basic solution, and if you mix them together, they are going to neutralize to form a salt. Okay, so let's work through an example. An example of acid that I'm going to use is a ethanoic acid. Very easy acid, and it's also a weak acid. Now we're going to have a base. This is a base. What is going to be formed is a salt. And when you form a salt, you take one of this hydrogen away, and you take the ion, the positive ion from your base. H is positive, sodium is positive, so they swap places, and sodium now joins the acid, COONA, and our H joins the hydroxide ion OH minus to form H2O. And this is all that happens in this type of reaction. In your exam, you might be asked to write this kind of equation, or know that acid plus base will be a salt plus water. You may be given some acid and some base, so just this part, the reagents, and then asked to finish off the equation. But what you do is write water, because you're always going to form water, and then basically whatever's left, that's going to be your salt. Okay, so our second type of reaction is an acid reacting with carbonate. So as the name suggests, we're going to form carbon dioxide. As I told you before, you also always form water and a salt. The only addition here is our carbon dioxide, and this is because we're using carbonate. Carbonate is acting as a base, acted here. So let me show you an example. Again, an acid. This time we're going to use this as a carbonate, and again our ethanoic acid here. So ethanoic acid, this is a carbonate. It's called a carbonate because it has this CO3 part. Then we know we're forming CO2. We also know we're forming H2O. And now let's work on the salt. As you can see, in this example, we substituted the H with our positive ion. That's exactly what's going to happen in here. We're taking our acid, and instead of the H, we put in an A. You can just balance these, try to balance in this equation to make sure. So we have 2 carbons on this side. We have 3 carbons on this side. 1, 2, 3 carbons. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 oxygens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oxygens. 2, 5 hydrogens. 1, 4, 5 hydrogens. 1 Na, 1 Na. All of this is balanced. So as before, if you're acting an acid with a carbonate, put the carbon dioxide down, put the H2O down, and then see what you've got left. So that was all for today. Don't forget to like my video, subscribe, and see you soon. Bye.